Pun's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pun's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pun's drunk.
Who am I?
Pun's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pun's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pun, Drunk, Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole week has been about Fury, Wilder, trending. The momentum is still here. The eyeballs are still here in the sport of boxing. Everybody having a good time talking about boxing. Huh? Everybody getting good numbers, huh? Everybody getting good numbers off of these subjects, y'all. Huh? Congratulations, everybody. This is what drama brings you, huh? This is what drama brings. This is what the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder brings you, huh? Especially in the YTBC. Drama, drama, drama. We love drama. Hey, boxing is full of drama. Boxing is full of drama. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I like about the sport of boxing, man. The boys keep on rolling. This was the only problem with boxing was that we need to sustain momentum in the sport of boxing. We got the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. We got to sustain it. You got to stay here in boxing. You got to stay right here. Stay right here in the sport of boxing. We got some more fights for you, casuals. We got some more fights for you. Huh? This week we got Mike Garcia. This week we got Navarrete. This week we still got the Triller boxing event also in the Barclays Center. Minus the Teofimo Lopez and Cambosa. Next week, we got another anticipated bout, super featherweight championship of the world. We got Jamel here in the Marine versus Shakur Stevenson, the Golden Child. Two Olympians, ladies and gentlemen. Two Olympians. Yeah. And then follow up the week, we got Canelo Alvarez, pound for pound, number 1, 2. No, just number 1. Now, fuck that 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. Now, he's number 1. Number 1, the cash cow, the pound for pound, the 4th division world champion, Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. Cartelo, versus the undefeated super middleweight champion of the world, the IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Plant from Tennessee. Follow that up with another anticipating bout, of course, about that time we see Bud Crawford. About that time, he's going to face a top welterweight and the man that humbles the welterweight division, Sean Porter, two-time welterweight champion of the world, versus 3 times the 3-division world champion, 140 undisputed, Bud Crawford, who is also considered 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around, but we already know we got Canelo. Number 1. Let me say what's up to the people out there. Sanchez in the building. Eric Gomez. JC, what's good? Beans, what's good, my brother? Everybody subscribe. Everybody subscribe to Ringside Reporter right now. Everybody subscribe. Maury, is that you? I ain't the father, Maury. What you doing over here, Maury? Just glad both Fury and Wilder made it out alive. I remember seeing Wilder saying something like, in boxing, you have the right to kill someone, and since it's part of the risk, and he was aiming for that. Hold on, let me get a little shine. Hold on. Raw Boxing TV in the building. Everybody subscribe to Raw Boxing TV. Andy C. Yeah, I doubt Deontay could spring together that many sentences on his own. He probably got a ghostwriter. Oh, we gonna get into that right quick. Hayes in the building. Killer, Ride or the Storm. What's good? Axiom. What's good? Rivera. Where punch, man? Don't tell me he forgot the aguacate and had to run back out. Nah, I'm here. Raw Boxing TV, de lo mío, Sanchez, Tony Boswell. What's good, brother, man? What's good? Much respect to Punch Wrong Boxing and the chat. Stopped in the show to support and hit the like button. Just got some salute. Salute. Good night. Shout out Joe Lopez. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, Ronald Field? Ron, my boy. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good looking out for the super sticker. Good looking out for the super sticker. Good looking out for the stupid sticker. Yo estoy aquí, ya, mi hermano. Yo estoy aquí. Jason, what's good, man? I'm doing good, man. Mike from Boston. Everybody subscribe to Mike from Boston. Everybody subscribe to Mike from Boston. King Cobra in the building. Chick in the building. What's good, bruh? Benito, what's good, bruh? What's good, Black Hatred? Usyk is the best boxer, no match. Slava Rukran Krenin. What's good, Magic? What's good, Magic? Hope everybody doing well, man. Hope your significant other is satisfied, doing good and healthy. And hope the kids is doing well and healthy. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Of course, everybody in the boxing community has been talking about Lopez was good. What's good, Joe Lopez? Everybody in the boxing community is talking about Deontay Wilder's post. But is it Deontay Wilder's words? Or maybe it was his words that somebody wrote it for him. Or maybe he actually did type it. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. And even though I am happy that the post, I'm happy, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just start that off. I don't want people to get the bad perception. No, I am happy that that post came through fruition, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy. I am happy about the post. It's a good start. But ladies and gentlemen, if I was grading a paper, I am the teacher. Yo soy el maestro también. Shout out to el maestro. I'm talking about maestro de la escuela. Ya tú sabes, hermano. Maestro, if you handed me that paper, I said, ooh, nice. But there's something missing, so I'm going to give you another day. You know when you're in school, they give you like an extra day just in case if you have incomplete work and you got to go back and go check it and then bring it back to the classroom. And she'll give you the A, the teacher, he or she, they'll give you the A, right? So all I'm saying is good. It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good. But is it complete, ladies and gentlemen? Is it complete? Let me see if I can upload it into the laptop. For me right quick. Hold on. Let's see if I can upload this. Hold on. Hope everybody out there doing good, man. Y'all already know Happy Hour Thursday. Let's see if I can upload this stuff up. Let me see if I can upload this stuff. Scott wrote it. Lopez the future. All right. Let me see if I can upload this so we can read it together. Yeah, so we can read it together. We need to read it together, folks. That's all, man. We need to read it together. We need to read it together. See if I can find it. Hold on. 1 second. Give me 1 second. What's good? Boxing pound for pound. What's good? Right, file. Let me see if I can find it here. Where you at? Let me see if it's hit. Nah, nothing hit. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna get the Deontay Wilder statement. Let me get the Deontay Wilder statement. Hold on, it's not here. Cancel. Let me cancel this. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Smash the like button. I'm not here for my damn health. Let's go. Let's get this thing cooking. Let's go. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the motherfucking like button. What the hell is this shit is that? There you go. There you go. I'm looking for you. All right, I got to erase something, huh? Nah, let me keep that. Let me keep that too. Hold on. I got to erase something, folks. Hold on. Let me take this guy. Let me take this guy out. All right. Let me try again. Let me try again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's read together, all right? And if you have any type of Mayweather, aka Mayweather reading problems, don't worry, I'm here for y'all, all right? We're gonna work this together. Right? We family, right? So if you have any type of Mayweather syndrome when it's time to read, just let me know. We're gonna read it together, like if we was in the classroom. All right, let's go. Let me put this down. All right, this what Deontay Wilder posted. Now people wanna speculate if it was his words, if it was him, if it was PR. But hey, should we give it the benefit of the doubt? Should we give it the benefit of the doubt? That's a question. I don't know if everybody want to give it the benefit of the doubt, but let's just read it together. Let's just read it together. I know everybody have read it already, but let's read it together like this is the first time we reading it, okay? All right. Wow. What a hell of a night. I would like to first and foremost thank God for allowing me to give the world another part of me that's driven with passion and determination. I would like to thank, no, I'm sorry. I gotta read it like if I was in the church, man. I gotta read it if I am the preacher of a damn church. Should I do it, folks? Now everybody listen up. Open up your books. Yeah. Wow. What a hell of a night. I would like to first and foremost thank God for allowing me to give the world another part of me that's driven with passion, yeah, determination, yeah. I would like to thank my team and my fans for sticking. Well, not sticking nobody, but anyway, my fans for sticking by my side through this long process. Pause. Sticking by my anyway, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't disappointed in the outcome, but after reflecting on my journey, we all have a journey, ladies and gentlemen, I now see that what God wanted me to experience is far greater than what I expected to happen. Yeah, we didn't get the win. No, we didn't. But a wise man once told me, the victory are within the lessons. Yeah, amen. Yeah, I said within the lessons. Yeah, I said within the lessons. Anyway, I've learned that sometimes you have to lose to win. I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes you have to lose to win, to lose to win. You know, everything's not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. Let me keep on reading. Oh yeah, I'm passing the offering plate right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm passing the offering plate. This is a church. You know the damn rules. Let me pass the offering plates. Yeah. You can donate to the church. We need some new door handles. The AC is broken, y'all. Yeah, the vacuum is broken. We need a new drumsticks. We need a new piano key. Anyway, let me keep on reading. We didn't get the win, but a wise man once told me the victories are within the lessons. I've learned that sometimes you have to lose to win. We got that already. Although I wanted to win, I enjoy seeing the fans win even more. Yeah, we ain't no selfish around here. You heard what he said. I wanted to win. I enjoy seeing the fans win even more. Man, he's not a selfish God. No. Hopefully, I prove that I am a true warrior and a true king in the sport. Yeah, hopefully we prove that no matter how hard you get to hit with the trials and tribulations, you can always pick yourself up to live and fight again for what you believe in. Last but not least, I would like to congratulate the lineal WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, for his victory. And I thank you for great historical memories that will last forever. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. I hope you put money on that damn offering. Anyway, it was good. It was good. It was a start. Yeah, it was just a start. Now there's gonna be people out there that are gonna be like, yo, come on, Punch, really? Come on, we moving on from this, man. We moving on. Thank you, Ride of the Storm, for putting that in the collection plate. Thank you very much, my brother. God is gonna love you double times for you. Double times, my brother. All right, man, don't worry. If you was right here, I'll smack you with a holy water. Some of you need a bucket of holy water. In this community, I'm gonna tell you like this. Just not a little dot in the forehead. You need to get showered with the holy water. Anyway, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Rap Star's from the UK, so he never been to a sermon like this before. You never been to a sermon like this before, huh? Huh, Mr. Rap Star? Oh, get into it, man, because you got to get closer to God because you have little evil deeds that you need to take care of. Anyway, so it's good. It's good. It's a good start. And again, there's going to be people out there that be like, yo, come on, Punch. I mean, we trying to get over it. I hear it like, yo, we trying to get over it. That's it. That's it. We conceded. We conceded. That's it. Tyson Fury got him, man. All right, let's move on, man. No, we're not going to move on. We staying right where we at. Because we've experienced and witnessed and gone through bullshit. Excuse my language. Everybody outside the church, come on. Outside the church, because I'm about to curse right now. Outside the church. Y'all want to move on. I know why y'all want to move on. I mean, the narrative has run now. The narrative's run now. I mean, the Wilder's team has conceded. That's it. You got the Malik Scott set. You know, giving all the props to Tyson Fury, Wilder's team, Shelly Finkel, Tay, everybody giving that's it. Giving the props. That's it. Our hands is up. That's it. Let's move on. He's going to go through surgery, and I hope he has successful surgery. I hope he gets better. Good, because it's the modern day warrior, modern day gladiators. He put his life on the line for pure entertainment. Damn it. Yes. I hope everything goes well. But now they want all of us to move on. They want all of us to move on, in which we want to move on, right? We want to move on. It's incomplete though. Ladies and gentlemen, damn it, it's incomplete. No, we're not moving on. No. We're not moving on, ladies and gentlemen. No, we are not moving on because we spent 18 months, almost 2 years of bullshit, lies, allegations, accusations. No, we're not moving on until we hear apology. Apologize. Sorry. A man once told me that the hardest thing for a man is to admit that he's wrong. Genuinely. To admit that he's wrong in public and to say, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Now, the post was hella good. It was good. I don't want people to forget about this. Hold on. Let's go back into a little memory lane because it was so much. We just can't cover 19 months of this. But let me see if I can find you this. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let's see if we have it here. You know what? Damn, I should have never deleted a lot of the videos, you know. Shit, let me see if I can find it here. I think it's right here, folks. Let's go back to memories lane. Hold on, let's go back. Hold on.
It's gold. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
Remember that, folks? Huh? Damn it, do you remember that? Should I play it again? The post is incomplete. The post, which was good today, but is incomplete. First, he is a king in the heavyweight division. He is a warrior, no doubt about it. Deontay Wilder is a damn warrior, and most certainly, we know that he's there. He will die in that ring. Never question his testicular fortitude, mental fortitude in the ring. A lot of men won't take the type of beating that he did. A lot of men would have folded a long time ago. Probably after the first knockdown, he would have folded. After he broke his hand in the 4th round, they would have folded. It's true, you had to kill that man to get rid of him. You would have to kill that man. You would have to keep that man down. Diamond said the statement supposedly put out by Wilder was in reality damage control done by Shirley Wrinkle and his team after the footage of him acting like a baby after he was beat down and he was on the stool. Now, a lot of people like myself, but I wasn't tripping. A lot of people like myself wanted the hug, wanted these guys to congratulate each other after the fight, whoever wins. You know? Not only for themselves, but also for the community that has been racist, bigoted, a cancer, toxic, beta males. The alphabet community is the KKK or the YTBC. Oh yeah, I said it. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all motherfuckers are the KKK of the YTBC. The most racist motherfuckers I ever met in the YTBC. And YouTube. Matter of fact, probably one of the most racist people I ever met in my life. And Wilder gave them validations. Wilder became one of them. Wilder became the spokesperson. Wilder, Deontay Wilder, which I root for, and still will root for if he fights tomorrow. Be root for Wilder because I just been following Wilder since the Olympics. I've been a fan since the Olympics. And the man that he's been for the past 19 months that he have shown, because we don't know him, he may be portraying somebody, when the camera is on, but indoors, he's probably that same guy that I'm grew being a fan of, right? Let's not forget about white supremacy. Let's not forget about the Ray Flores and Deontay Wilder interview when he was talking about when he also implemented that the reason why he lost was the skin of his complexion. There's a lot of people that deserve their apology. Now that is the commission, referees, the corner of Tyson Fury, Hall of Famer Ricky Hatton, the fans, your fans, not the delusional ones, not the beta males, not them, not the tranny boys, not them, but the real fans. Mark Breland, a lot of people. And they're never shown the proof. No proof. I think that post is great, but it needs to add little finishing touches there. It needs apologies. And I think because we're living with these athletes that have PR, public relations, that do their dirty work for them or clean up their dirty work for them. Even on your mind, no. The problem with Wilder went beyond Glovegate. He and his fans opened the floodgates to call every result you didn't like a conspiracy. Like Kovalev and Jacobs both took dives against Canelo. Thank you, my brother. Exactly. Point taken. Not only bringing out racism, but also self-hatred. Calling people, you gave breath and you gave power to a community, a racist community in the YTBC, also to disrespect fellow African Americans and African American fighters. Let's not forget, you enabled men to say that they will wish that Sugar Hill Stewart will get in a car, crash, burn, and die because of your leadership. Now let's say because of your leadership and because of that other person, Drew, because you're the one that said it, you already know. The people that follow these channels, let's say one of them follows will be like, you know what? When I see him, I'll take him out. Because there's crazy people out here. And just like people would want me as a boxing content creator to hold myself accountable when people be like, hey, yo, look at your chat, Punch. Look at your chat. Yo, you got to take control of your chat. Yo, there's some shit in your chat that you don't need, that you need to take care of. There's some shit that be said in your panel by other people that you need to regulate. We could be as naive as we could pretend to be. We have a voice and we have responsibility. Are we man enough to be held accountable for those responsibilities? Like, people would love to hold me accountable. And I'm all right. Challenge me. Challenge me with what I'm saying. Make me a better person. I'm all for making me be a better person. Email me and be like, hey, yo, Punch, that content you did, what is it about? What is it about? You may be, yo, what is it? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a dialogue. I'm all for dialogue. I don't have no ego. I have no ego. Am I right? I don't know. Am I wrong all the time? I don't know. I just do what genuinely I feel was right. Sometimes I could be right, but my delivery is all wrong. You know, it happens. I could admit to that. Sometimes I could be right, but my delivery is all wrong, that it actually fogs up my message. Maybe. But when we went months of these allegations and these narratives, we thought it was just coming from boxing channels. We thought it was just coming from these hosts that was just butthurt that you lost, that Deontay Wilder lost, and things of that nature. But then when you did come out and speak, you are the voice. You were the voice. You were the CEO of the narrative. Now there you may people be like, I don't give a damn what I said. Whatever people, I could say something and then people go out there and kill each other. Maybe you don't care. But over this whole shit also, guy like me, I've received death threats over this Wilder, Fury, race, all this bullshit that was surrounded by this this racial overtone shit circulating this fight that should have never been there, but you implemented that. You was the king of division. And you got to be held accountable as well. Now, we don't take nothing away from Deontay Wilder from being out there and sacrificing his life. I'm not even mad at Deontay Wilder because he didn't shake Tyson Fury's hand. If you're a competitor, maybe at the moment you can't believe you lost, you put all the hard work. Some people just don't want to shake hands. Isaiah Thomas ain't want to shake Jordan hands. Whatever it is, he put his life on the line for his pure entertainment. He done enough right there. He's done enough right there. I would have loved to see sportsmanship, but you know what? Maybe the animosity and the hatred was real. Maybe he couldn't be fake at that moment. Maybe he don't like Tyson Fury and people are pressuring him to like Tyson Fury. Let's not neglect also that Deontay Wilder needed to take this to arbitration because he felt, I looked out for you, Fury. I looked out for you when everybody in boxing thought you was done. I gave you that shot when I didn't even need to give you the shot. I told the whole world that I didn't fight Anthony Joshua for more money to fight you. Now, regardless if people feel that, oh, Deontay Wilder cherry-picked Tyson Fury, I don't believe that. I believe that Deontay Wilder is so good that people couldn't understand his moves at the time. Let's not forget why he faced Luis Ortiz. It wasn't about Luis Ortiz. It was about Luis Ortiz's daughter. And it was a father looking out for another father. It wasn't about that he just wanted to fight Tyson Fury. It's because he said in that TMZ interview, he said, I would drop everything I have right now to fly across the pond and help that man. No fighter said that but Deontay Wilder. Not Anthony Joshua, nobody, no boxing personnel. Deontay Wilder said, I would drop everything. I will give up my arm. He will give up his arm to see Tyson Fury survive. That was Deontay Wilder. So for the people saying, oh, he cherry-picked Tyson Fury. Nah, he ain't cherry-picked Tyson Fury. He ain't cherry-picked Tyson Fury. He looked out for another man. He looked out for another man like he looked out for another father. He looked out for Tyson Fury as a father because no man is just going to say that. I will give up my arm for that man. Now, we could stay stuck and be like, damn, Deontay Wilder's an asshole in this, whatever. Deontay Wilder's not perfect. But because why I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder is because from day one, I knew the man's heart. The dude brought up Baptist church, great man, has God in his heart. Now, I relate to that. Maybe a lot of people don't relate to that. Maybe they don't relate to God. I came up Christian as well. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is his Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is Tyson Fury's Savior, like he said. So there is some spiritual, how you say it, connections there, right? Deontay Wilder always had a smile in the face. Deontay Wilder wasn't this. He's always transparent. And for whatever reason, he didn't get the respect that he deserved in America. And all of y'all know it. He didn't get the respect. Not by the fans. Not by the American public. Not by mass media. All we heard, after all the knockouts, he has no skills. He can't box. Desperate for an American champion as a heavyweight. Desperate for the heavyweight division to wake up from its coma. Deontay Wilder woke up the heavyweight division in America. Without Deontay Wilder, the heavyweight division in America is dead. Completely dead. Finish. No mas. Even till today. Without Deontay Wilder, in America, the heavyweight division is dead. And what we did, collectively, I'm saying not me, I was a fan. We abandoned the possibility of a man having the heavyweight division on his shoulder. And all y'all did was tell him and tell the world that our heavyweight fighter can box. That our heavyweight fighter that brought us the bronze medal can fight. I don't fault Deontay Wilder too much for now being maybe the asshole. Y'all drove him to that shit. Y'all drove him to being an asshole. Because when he was good and nice and always smiling and always being transparent and always talking about God and always talking about fatherhood and always talking about being a man and always being stand up and giving chances after chances after chances, the American public, the boxing industry, fans, mass media didn't give a fuck about that. To the point that Deontay Wilder loses very, very bad in his last fight, in an historic fight, which they say this is one of the best fights in the history of the sport of boxing. Deontay Wilder got knocked out from pillar to post in the second half. And all of a sudden, he's a great fighter. It took him to get beaten up like that for you to say that he got balls, for you to say that he got heart, for you to say that he's a good fighter, that you to say that he has a great jab into the solar plex. A man in America needs to get beaten the fuck up so you could wake up and give the man some fucking credit. Now, hey, look, beautiful. But it's just, it's a consistency thing. And I've been saying this since day one. Yeah, I'm going all over the place right now, but fuck it. I'm live. It's my show. I said American fans, especially in the sport of boxing, are very toxic. We don't give it up. We let people come from other country to our fights. They take over. Bud Crawford, 3-division world champion. Undisputed. You say he don't fight nobody. Who has he fought? Amanda Serrano, 7-division world champion. Who has she fought? Clarissa Shield, they got to go to the MMA because you don't give a fuck about them, or no, we support them enough so they could stay in the sport of boxing and get that moolah and get that money that we needed a damn Jake Paul to put respect on Amanda Serrano's name because really nobody in the sport of boxing could have held her up. That every time Adrian Broner gets in trouble, and I hope that he's doing well, nobody could say, I hope the man just get better instead of making him a laughing stock. That even Floyd Mayweather, the man, the most hated boxer of this generation, perfect, and the most hated. Perfect. And the most hated. Because here in America, you can't succeed until you fall in your face in front of the whole fucking world, and then you say, I could relate to him. Now I could give him props. Until Deontay Wilder needed to fall in his face, then you say he's a great fighter. Now, legends come out the woodwork and say, you know what? He's a great and a legendary fighter. He's a future Hall of Famer. When have we talked about Deontay Wilder as a future Hall of Famer? Until he falls flat in his ass, all of a sudden, he's all this great. Because we're toxic like that. We don't give you props. The reason why Floyd Mayweather don't got no props right now is because he haven't fall flat in his ass, in his face. The day Floyd Mayweather falls, falls, get knocked out, that's when you be like, yeah, Floyd Mayweather is one of the best. So I also understand why Deontay Wilder became an asshole too. I understand that. Doesn't mean I gotta like it, but I understand that. Because the boxing world is an asshole to him too. And it's been an asshole to him before the allegations or the accusations. Before. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. And remember, when you're going out there preaching the word of God, when you're preaching the word of God, then you got to speak it, believe it, receive it. And lately, the way that you've been carrying yourself is ungodly. Is ungodly. Now, as a celebrity, as an athlete, again, like I said in the beginning, y'all have a lot of PR. They're there to clean up your mess. I think the proper way is for Deontay Wilder to publicly congratulate. Publicly. Because if you could do this publicly.
But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still.
If Deontay Wilder could post that publicly on his IG, the post is not enough. Because we don't know if you really wrote it. Let's not forget when Mike Tyson was in Oprah. Remember? And what did Mike Tyson say when she said, did you really mean it when you apologized to Evander Holyfield for biting his ear? What did Mike Tyson say? He felt bad and he don't know what he said. It wasn't sincere. I just did it just to get my license and just to get back into fighting. It wasn't sincere at all. I didn't mean it. What's good, Jimbo Slice? And I feel, seeing what we saw after the fight, when he said, there's no love, I don't respect you, and then a couple of days later, he congratulates in the form of a post. I think Deontay Wilder, who was very talkative and was very transparent, could actually say what he feels in his own word publicly. And that still won't be enough. It's one thing to congratulate. There's another, but you know what's harder? To apologize. To say that I was wrong. That the allegations and the accusations was false. It's to apologize to Mark Breland. It's to apologize to all those people and apologize to the fans, because the rhetoric that was out there for 19 months with the craziness. Look, there's a lot of delusional. You got a lot of delusional fanboy, my brother, and they look like they will even kill themselves for you. They will kill themselves for you. Shit, when you lost, they didn't come live real quick. They stayed home. They stayed shut. Probably crying in their pillow and back to the hotel. Something could have happened. Something could have happened. So as the man of God, you should take responsibility and own up to a lot of the rhetoric that you was the leader of. Until then, it looks good. It reads good. But it's not enough. It's a good start. It's a good start, but it's not enough. T-Pot in the building. What's good? We're TV Punch. What's going on, brother? Keep it holding it down. Stop with the rhetoric. Time for men to be men. When did we forget how to hold it down? Facts. And I believe the baddest man of the planet, one of the baddest men of the planet, Tyson Fury, also a better man of the planet. Deontay Wilder is still one of the baddest men of the planet. This post did wonders. There's a lot of people that's not gonna feel the way I feel. There's a lot of people that's not gonna feel the way I feel. I'm not saying you're really gonna have to do it, but there's gotta be. I just feel that for a fan of Wilder, even though I've read other fans say, "Yo, just by that post, they said I feel like I could cheer for him again." Because Deontay Wilder, you just didn't have fans out here. The guy, the people that you think is just your fans, my brother, you have fans all over the world. All over the world. Every race, every creed. And I believe deep down in your heart, Deontay Wilder is an honorable man. Deep down, sometimes there's the evilness that gets inside our head and this evilness that gets inside our heart. Remember, the people that are closer to God, that's when the devil want to creep up. The closer you get to God, the closer the devil want to get to you. The furthest you're away from God, the devil don't give a fuck about you. He already done the job. Evilness creeps up the closer you get to God. So a person, when you hear it takes a fury saying, Jesus Christ, I love him. But then at the same time, you be hearing, damn, I could be suicidal. I'm mentally ill. That's because the devil know where you walking and he wants to trap you. Same way for Deontay Wilder. You say Jesus Christ, the devil's going to come and trying to creep up and trying to get in the middle of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy. It's not easy being a servant of God. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of traps. A whole lot of traps. And the devil won't quit. Until you show the devil. You show the devil by doing the right thing, apologizing to the people that you have hurt or could have hurt real bad. For the people you discredit, for the people that you devalue, for the people that you embarrassed. There's a whole lot of people that have lived and breathed this narrative, that have been terrorizing other people and the race and your brothers, your African American brothers in this community who love you but don't love what you say, has been called coon, buck dancer, whatever they want to call it. because because Jamel Charlo said has nothing to do with racist. Skill pay the bills. You felt the need to say he should get smacked. He's a fighter too. Then he feel like, hey, yo, I got a lot of people that love me. You a king, right? So those words, if you have soldiers, you should get smacked if they see Jamel Charlo. Then you know what? Let me do this for Wilder. Let me show him. Let me work my ranks up, just like they do in these channels. Then vice versa. His people, he got shooters. His people, and then it could have been all crazy. It could have been all crazy. And this is why it needs to be apologies, man. And I hope that, again, I'm going to say it again because I did a video about this a long time ago, that I hope that somebody in Wilder's team and somebody in Jamel Charlo's team could just get these two brothers together. I hope that somebody that knows Mark Breland real well, and I hope, again, somebody, Deontay Wilder, Malik Scott, you sound very, very, you know Mark Breland as well. You sound good. You done good. You do good for the community. You help out kids. Look like you have you are the logical one in that room. I think you should take it upon yourself to bring these brothers together. And it needs to be in a form publicly. It has to be an empowerment. It needs to be an empowerment move. I was at the fight. I felt so sorry for Wilder that the way he lost. I'm still a huge fan even now. Daniel, I'm a fan, bro. It's because I feel like that's what I feel like. The past, that's not Wilder, man. I mean, I just don't feel like that's Wilder. That's not who I became a fan of. That's not how he used to talk. He was never a man of excuses. You know how many times Deontay Wilder broke his hand and he'll come back 5 months later and fight? He fought with broken hands before. That wasn't the first time. Deontay Wilder fought with broken hands before. Deontay Wilder has fought with torn biceps before. Deontay Wilder has gotten hurt before. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder got hurt versus Luis Ortiz. And he weathered that storm. Deontay Wilder always had heart. Deontay Wilder always had determination. But again, it took for him to get laid out like that for you to give him props. And that's some bullshit right there. All of you, all of you that felt that now, Deontay Wilder got heart. No, he always had heart. He just ain't grew a pair in this last fight. He's a man with integrity, and I totally respect him, Punch. I respect him. I don't respect the words. I don't respect what he have said to what he did to Mark Breland and what and the allegations. I don't respect that, and this is why I feel like, it could be so empowering if you know what I'm saying. Just be who you truly are, man. Be who you truly are, brother. You ain't hurting nobody. And I think even if he does apologize, everybody will understand. This shit ain't fucking easy to be a boxer, man. Sometimes you gotta really mind fuck yourself to believe that you could beat every man in the world. Yeah, you put in the training. And I'm talking about this in general. There's fighters out there that you have to believe that you could beat every man in the world to survive in this business. To survive in that ring. It's an ego that these fighters need to have. Don't compare your egos to their ego. They need that massive ego. They need it. They need it to survive. If they don't, they will fall flat in their ass in one round. They don't have confidence. You'll see the Oliver McCall. You will see that. What about the other fighter that he walked out the ring because he was afraid? You'll see the Galata walking out the ring when he see Mike Tyson. Even the great ones say, I get nervous when I get in the ring. Even the great ones have stated how nervous they are to get inside that ring. It's not an easy job. It feels good winning in front of the whole world and getting cheered. But damn, it is a lonely world when you lose. And when you lose bad. And when you get beat up. You get beat up in front of your family and friends. That they see you as Superman. And your woman may see you as Superman. And then you get beat up by that other man. You don't think it's embarrassing, y'all? Yeah, they understand the line of work. But still, man, when you go through it. That's like in the street. Just think about it. You walking with your woman. And your woman think that you Superman. Huh? That you could protect that all time. And then you in a park or in a party and some dude fuck you up and knock you out cold. And your woman got to pick your ass up. You might feel, damn, shit, my woman saw me get beaten up by the dude. Shit. You ain't Superman no more. And that's just a fight. That's why a lot of fighters, they go through depression even after their career. Even the great ones. From Ricky Hatton, from Sugar Ray Leonard, from Oscar De La Hoya, from Mike Tyson. A lot of people. Julio Cesar Chavez, they go and you know what I'm saying, substance abuse, Pernell Whitaker, all of them, man. All of them. Curtain ones as well. Look at what Teofimo Lopez said the other day, that he thought about committing suicide 3 times this year. Look at Ryan Garcia. A lot of people be laughing. Got mental illness, anxiety. You got Tyson Fury, who won it all, beat Klitschko, and they didn't want to live no more. In reality, what is going on in these guys' head? What are they going through? Does anybody really care? Does anybody really care what these guys are going through? Do you want to understand what type of life they need to live? What type of life, the mindset that they need to have? Why is all these great fighters, whether they win it or lose, that they're going through something? What is it? Do you care? So I'm not mad at Deontay Wilder for not shaking the man's hand after he got beaten up like that. You ain't take that beating. Oh, thank you. I congratulate you. Thank you for whooping my ass. No, it's hard, man. It's hard. You could call a sore loser all y'all want. It's hard, bro. I'll give the fighter the benefit of the doubt. Win or lose anytime. I give the fighter the benefit of the doubt. They already did the hard work. They already risked their lives. If I don't need to shake hands with you, man, I don't need to shake hands with you right now, man. Let me get through this, man. I'll call you tomorrow and be like, yo, my man, you whooped my ass. But for right now, shit, I work too hard. I'm embarrassed. I ain't beat your ass. You whooped my ass in front of my kids, in front of my wife, in front of my friends, in front of the whole motherfucking world. Right now, I do not want to be your friend. I get that. That's some human shit. This is why when you do shake somebody's hand, they be like, wow, good sportsman, like, because you're like, damn, shit. It's good to see Oscar Valdez and Miguel Burchett. Cool, but not everybody is like that. It's not that, Ruben, it's not even that they feel lonely, it's that they are lonely. They are lonely. Ain't nobody taking that beating but them. But then when they win, everybody wins with them. When they lose, nobody lose with them. When they lose, they say, yo, he should retire. That's what people's talking about. Deontay Wilder should retire. What's next? This fight, or retire? What's next for Anthony Joshua? He lost one time. The first time he lost, they said that he should retire, that he's not into the boxing. He just want to be a pretty boy. He just want to be GQ. He just want to work out. Fire the trainer. Blah, 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 blah. And then there's fighters when they're still succeeding, all they hear is boos. Boo. Boo. Keith Thurman becomes a unified champion. They change his name to Runtime. You scared. You ducking this fighter. You got Canelo, 4 Division World Champion, a Walking Hall of Famer. He's stuck in Charlo. He's stuck in Dre. He's stuck in this. Damn. Ja, what's good? Love you too, my brother. When are we really collectively really gonna give these preserve the sport of boxing, preserve these fighters, give them the benefit of the doubt? I heard of another dude says, because this is sick. So if you critique Wilder, then they'll come after you. And these guys that have followings and have an opinion that a lot of people may, may like, may adopt that opinion. Because Sean Porter don't feel like he great. You want a massacre to be done to Sean Porter. I heard that shit today. I'm like, wow. You can't critique Deontay Wilder. You have to say he's the king of the world. He's the greatest thing that ever fucking lived. And if you don't say that, they say you're a coon. There's a lot of sick people out there, bro. And they use these platforms in a way, but they got problems. They got problems in their lives. They got problems right here, bro. They got problems right here. They got problems. And then their subscribers egg them on. They egg them on. Yeah, talk like that. Talk like that. Sean's resume is solid. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Sugar Hill and shout out to Lions Killer, man. They shout out to New Media Today USA Boxing for interviewing Sugar Hill. That was a great interview. Shout out to Lions Killer. They interviewing Sugar Hill. Everybody that's doing their job. Blue Bloods that's interviewing Malik Scott and everybody else that's interviewing, that's bringing up the content so we could talk about it. So we gotta give it up. Because I'm the type, it doesn't matter if I follow, subscribe, or whatever, agree with you. But if you feeding the community with some interviews, you giving us content anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type. I don't hate nobody. That was a good interview. Yo, Prime Fighting Champions was good, my brother. Brian Eldridge was good, bro. Shaka, he's damaged goods. He's been completely broken. We are ready for everything boxing fans want, true greatness. Yeah, but we got to understand these fighters. If we don't understand these fighters, or these fighters grind and sacrifice, so we never going to understand greatness. We just going to say greatness out of our ass, but let's understand what these men and women going through. They're fighting the fans. They get all the blame from the fans when they don't even have power because the business handlers ain't doing what they need to do. It's time that we stop calling fighters ducks and call their managers, their promoters ducks. They don't get a pass. They don't sacrifice their lives. The only thing they sacrifice is money, and money comes and goes. What they do inside the ring is always going to be priceless. Their lives is priceless. Don't have a price. He said, David, you should do top 10 hater boxing channels. Wilder got knocked. The FL Pudge, do you think Wilder's true colors came out if he don't apologize? I think if his true colors is what we saw after the fight, I mean that those are his true colors. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? And look, a lot of people saying that that's just PR. Look, you could feel something that somebody write it for you. Look, these rich people got assistants, okay? Like, yo, like, that's only because you see a post and you're like, oh, somebody wrote it for him. It could be him and somebody's typing it for him. Come on, you got acting like rich people don't even got people running their own social media, whatever. That doesn't mean because he ain't write it, that doesn't mean he ain't feel it. That's not his words. in the end of the day, I just feel like it's incomplete. I feel like it should be added more to it. That's how I feel. Hold on, give me a second. Shit, my fault. Forgot. The reason and I'm gonna play the video again because I don't want people until the apologies come. Until the apologies come. Apologize ASAP until the apologies come. This is the reason why an apologies needs to be done.
The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh.
He mentioned Ricky Hatton, Hall of Famer, discrediting his name and work. Deserve his apology as well. Let's keep on going.
Out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove. Something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
No, there's no payback. The payback is apologizing. That's the true payback. That's the true payback. Is to apologize for everything that was never proven. Feel me, y'all? Exactly. Ain't no payback. Ain't no payback. And Wilder overall rating is 72. Yeah, nah, hell no. Hell no. His power was on the 99. His power was on the 99. Let me see if I could. Which is this one, man? Which is this one? See what the people saying. Remember when dummies had Wild Ass pound for pound number 1? Shit. I don't hate Wilder, but you have to lose that stubborn mindset. Ellie Jewel back hating on Fury still. 99. But anyway, folks, man. Anyway, folks. Folks. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say today, man. To be honest, man. That's what I wanted to say. Let me send the link, bro. If anybody want to chop it up for a while, let me send the link if anybody wanted to chop it up for a while. Oh, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. But yeah, man. Jimbo Slice in the building. What's good? John Smith. What's good? Boom, boom, boom. Blitz in the building. What's good? Shaka. Ron. So let me ask y'all a question, man. Do you think that we should just let Deontay Wilder be? He posted something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. If it's all right, or should he apologize, or just move forward? Should he apologize, or that's good enough and let's just move forward? What y'all feel? Sweep everything from that happened 19 months under the rug. What y'all feel? Apologize or let's move on? What y'all feel? Should Deontay Wilder apologize to the Mark Breedens of the world, to the Tyson Furies of the world, to the Ricky Hands of the world, to the Jamel Charles of the world, for all the rhetoric, white supremacy, the reason why he lost, the Watergate, Mark Breland, everybody? Or should we just sweep it under the rug? He got beat up, and that's it, and move forward. What y'all feel like? Grim said, just let's move on. Brian said, apologize. All right. Said, move on. Ron ASAP. Prime fighting champion. That's a lot of apologies. Mike from Boston, apologies. Jimbo Slice said, yeah, of course. It was never Wilder for me. It was these racial divided YTBC channels trying to stir the pot. HLD. If Wilder retires, we move on. If he comes back, it's cancel culture. Oh, wow. Wow. What's good,
¿Qué pasó?
Man? Dímelo.
Dominicano, ¿qué pasó, Dominicano?
Aquí
Over here
hablando.
heading home, bro.
Yeah.
I'm over here heading home, you know. And I saw
Dímelo,
you
¿qué de
was up,
nuevo?
so I wanted to say what's up.
I'm
Nothing,
doing-
bro. You know, I think we're gonna be fighting on November 13th.
You sure? Don't give us another date, porque ya yo estoy harto
Bro,
con
it's
estos dates.
not us, bro. It's not like we don't want to fight, you know? Shit, we want to fucking eat, you know?
Nah. November
So,
13th
you know,
is too soon. Until I see damn posters and shit. I'm about to buy a plane ticket, and then I got to do a refund again.
We're trying to get November early as possible so we could get another fight in January with Top Rank at the end of the month. You know, the only people doing it right now in Top Rank is gonna be my son and Tyson Fury. You know?
Yeah, I know. So, this is the last fight for Bud Crawford.
Yeah, you know. So Top Rank right now. You know, we're gonna do the right thing.
Stevenson and Jamal Heron got a fight.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, But okay. You know, so I'm talking about you know, when it comes to the things we have done, you know, in the game of boxing, and so early, you know, and without no freaking without no hiccups, you know. When we go in there, we put up a show.
Yeah.
We don't be throwing wide punches and trying to knock people out. We always go in there and you know, we know what, you know, my son knows what he's doing, bro. You know, this like I tell a lot of people, boxing is not about throwing wild punches and trying to knock people out. You know, you gotta set up everything. It's like an art. It's like you're dancing in there, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why my son makes it look so easy. You know, fighting top competition. And I told everybody, you know, everybody thinks that only because we beat Lomachenko, everybody's gonna beat Lomachenko. They out of their minds. You know, I told you. You know, the man at 135, the one the only one that he can't beat is my son. But Lomachenko's gonna run right through everybody, bro. You know, I told you when he fought Nakatani, I told you we were gonna knock him out in the 7th round. You know, because that was not the same Nakatani we fought. You know, and plus it wasn't the same. My son was not the same. My son was not the same fighter neither that night, and we still pull it off, winning almost every round. You know, so you know we're doing a lot of things convincingly, bro. Even though they want to hate us. So then when my son gets hit, everybody like, oh shit! Oh, he fucking lost that round. God damn it! I knew this. I knew this motherfucker couldn't fight. Fucking no, yes. You know, so, but it's all good, bro. It's good vibes. I fucking love it, bro. If it wasn't for haters, bro, I don't know what I would fucking do. We love you, haters. Yeah.
Yo, what do you feel about the zone of Eddie Hearn not saying the undisputed shit? What's going on with that?
I already talked to him about that. I already talked to him about that shit, and I told Mauricio to freaking talk some sense into him too, you know, because that's very disrespectful, bro. You know, when you have the president of an organization for being the WBC saying that my son has the prestigious belt, you know, and everybody else is below him, you know, they still want to come up with that narrative that my son, you know, doesn't have the real belt. You crazy. I don't know anybody that has done anything in the WBC to deserve that belt more than my son at 135. You know, beating back-to-back champions, you know. It's fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. Real champions, you know. And being able to go out there and try to, you know, show to himself that he doesn't care about losing or winning. It's about, you know, going in there and trying to do the best for your career and getting better. You know, all these guys are just thinking about not losing and, you know, and getting that easy money. That shit ain't gonna last. You know, only real motherfuckers last in this game. And you've seen that shit with a lot of shit that has happened. And I don't want to even talk about, you know, what I gotta say, but you know where I'm coming from. You know,
for sure.
People think that this shit is easy, bro, that you're just gonna go in there and beat up a world champion. And especially a fucking guy that was like almost untouched in the amateurs. You know, which his only loss was against my son because he did not fucking lose against Alito, and everybody knows that. You know, you can't lose against a guy that's been that thinks your head is just fucking balls.
Yeah.
Because that's what Alito did in that fight was go for his balls. But in any way you put it, bro, I really don't give a damn. If Eddie wants to act like that, let him act like that. I don't know why he's acting like that when Devin Haney's not even with him. So I don't know what he's like. If somebody's threatening him or something, But bro, it's easy to just say my son is undisputed when you have the backup of the WBC president. Yeah. Like, who else could hurt you? Nobody could hurt you by you saying, the real shit. And hopefully, he commits and they haven't been advertising nothing yet because nothing is, it's not conclusive. It's not like it's gonna happen. Yeah. Nobody knows when it's gonna happen, but when that shit starts going on, just freaking fucking believe me, I'm gonna talk to him about that shit. But if he wants to go that route, it's okay, bro. Because at the end of the day, my son is gonna be a free agent real soon, and that's gonna affect him because my son takes shit personal. Yeah. My son don't play. He takes shit personal. He's not like me, bro. I'm a nice guy.
You the bridge.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy compared to my son. He came from another. I don't know where he came from. My father, or I don't know what, man. But his character is no fucking joke, bro. You do something to him, bro. He don't fucking. You fucking done. With me, I'll be like, okay, I'll cut you a break. Whatever. The other day, because I don't have hard feelings towards nobody. I have no hard feelings towards nobody. But when you remember the incident I had where I got a sucker punch, and I'd never been sucker punched in my fucking life, and I get sucker punched at my age at 52 or 51. I don't know how old I was. So Coach K came up to me, man, and I said, I said, what's up to him? He came up to me and he goes, yo, man, you guys are fucking killing it. And I just wanted to come over and apologize. And I said, bro, you don't need to do that, bro. That shit's behind us, bro. You cool. Everything's all right with me. But my son is different. That's just the way I am. I'm like, you could call it I got a good heart or I'm a sucker or whatever it is. But, I don't hold grudges, bro. I got too much to live for me to hold grudges. I'm thinking about my family, my granddaughters, and everything. I'm a grown man. So, I just want to live my life and do it the right way. Do it legally, bro, because that's what we do. We're in the fucking kick-ass business, and we fucking kicking ass. Love it or hate it, bro. It's just the real shit.
Facts.
And you got a lot of people heartbroken out there because Deontay Wilder lost. Joe, he lost. People lose.
You predicted that he was going to get knocked out.
I predicted in the seventh round. In the seventh. But I was a little bit off. By three rounds.
How do you feel about the fight though overall?
Hey, but he almost had him in the seventh round.
In the fourth round.
No, in the seventh round he almost had him too. I remember because I said, "Oh shit!"
Talking about Tyson? You talking about
the Tyson Fury fight with Wilder?
I was saying the fourth round because Deontay Wilder knocked him down. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about.
You almost had it too. Wilder almost had it too.
Yeah, but I predicted Tyson Fury knock him out in the seventh, and he almost did. Or I think he did. I don't remember. But I was jumping up and down because I said, "Oh shit, I hit it on the spot." That's what I remember.
How you feel about the fight overall? Like as a fan, just watching that heavy.
Listen, you cannot go into a fight, looking the way he looked. He looked nervous, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there, and I give him a lot of props because he has a lot of heart, bro. But I think that if he would have went in there thinking of never losing, just plain saying, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass, he would have done it. Because he had all the tools to do it. But one thing that messed him up, and I knew that was gonna happen, was Tyson Fury used his body to get him gassed out with those, with the little legs that he has. You know, and you could see it throughout the whole fight. Every time they would freaking clinch, Fury was like all over on top of his freaking body. And you could see it, bro. It was like nothing that you could hide. That's exactly what he was doing. Boom, 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 and grab him, freaking go right on top of his freaking back. You know, I think that if he would have boxed more, you know, you couldn't box after, you know, he was already gassed out. You can't do that. You know, so that's one thing that I saw that Tyson Fury did really. He his body to tire him out. He tired him out fast too. I mean, Wilder didn't have nothing, man. I don't know how he was standing. I give the man a props for that. You know, I think that he should have shook Tyson Fury's hand when he went up to him. You know, and you know, and not say things afterwards. But yo, he'll bounce back and do what he has to do, bro. I got nothing against Wilder or Tyson Fury, bro. You think? You know, I just want the best man to win.
Who you think could win, Wilder or Anthony Joshua, if they fight each other?
I think Wilder. You know, I don't think Joshua's too friendly, bro. You know, in this game you can't be too friendly.
Yeah, he's too friendly.
Shit. I'm hitting them.
Oh, you're breaking up. Probably went to a spot. But look, good looking out, man. Teofimo Lopez Sr., Teofimo Lopez dad, joining us and things of that nature. Probably hit a spot in the highway that just, you know. But if you want to drop back in, you already know you could do that. Yeah, he's too nice, man. That's the one thing about Anthony Joshua, man. The dude is just too nice, man. He too nice. Too nice, man. Too nice. He's nice. He nice. But look, there's great fights. Boxing is gonna keep their momentum. You got Jennings. You got Herring. You got Shakur Stevenson. You got Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. Man, it's just gonna. You got Porter versus Bud, and that's gonna be an interesting fight, man. I'm gonna be happy about that fight, bro. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy with that fight. Freaking punch, yeah. Hopefully they make a fight. But soon also, man, for the people out there, man, I'm going to be having the membership, man. So y'all could be the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm about to drop that shit tonight after the live. Feel me? Get some perks. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about Perkinses. I'm talking about some perks, some YouTube perks. No, man, out there, announcements. Hey, man, like I said, man, it's surprises, man. Surprises. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
You hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hold on. Oh, coming into the house. Hold on. Say what's up to the champ.
Oh shit! What up, Punch? How you doing?
How you do this shit?
Oh, it's me. It was good, my brother. You growing the
How you
beard?
doing?
I'm doing great, my
Yeah,
brother.
talk to him for a second, cause I gotta go.
What's good,
Are
champ?
we live?
We live.
We live?
Yeah, man. You live right here, man. What's good, champ? Growing the beard. Growing the beard. You getting your Bob Marley on?
Yeah, just been staying focused though. Not really. Just staying in the gym, training.
Not giving a damn how you
Oh,
look,
fun.
just in the gym. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up, man.
Just staying focused though overall, and just really just trying to do bigger and better things right now. But at the moment we on hold, man. It's cool though. It's
Man, they've been
cool.
having you on hold for a while, man. What they don't want you to take over. That's what it is. They don't want you to take over, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You end up, you start doing things that people ain't expecting you to do, and then once you do them, they want to hate and lock you up.
Yeah, they was like that. Nah, this guy did it in 16 fights. It's just too much. We gotta slow this thing. We gotta slow this train down right quick.
Yeah. Hey, let me see. It's kind of hard to hear you though. I don't know why.
Oh,
Hold up.
yeah, help you
Yeah,
back.
hello.
Yeah, you hear me good?
Yeah, but I think it's just it's probably his phone because his phone's about to die. So they got like this new thing going on. I don't know if people have noticed it yet, but like I guess Apple and Samsung, um, I guess once your phone goes real low in battery, like it lowers the music or the sound.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so you gotta
For some reason,
fluctuate.
to save more battery. But anyways, speaking about that, let's talk about boxing.
So, yo, how's training doing, and how you staying focused with all these
Wait, hold
postponement,
on.
not knowing when you're gonna get a
Really,
date?
man, just been doing a lot of just really trying to get back to everything. Staying positive. That's the best thing. Just staying positive through it all. It's frustrating how things have been so far. And everything like that. But it's I look at it like this, man. I take it with a grain of salt, and I just keep moving forward.
That's what
You
you
know.
gotta do, man. What more can you do?
I
You work.
mean, I got other things in the way at the moment. I got so that's keeping me productive, keeping me busy. Not really just just how can I say, depending on my sport. I got my other things that are going working on me right now, and for me, I thank the man above, for all those blessings. I'm looking forward to fighting before my son is born in November. You know, we already spoke about the date and everything like that, so
Yeah.
I don't see why or what's the holdup. This guy says that he's ready for me. Cambosos keeps saying that he's gonna take my throne and everything. So if he's ready to fight, I'm ready to fight. I'm just waiting for the last things. I guess they're just. It takes time for them to build up or figure out a date.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden wants to fight, so
Woo!
they've been already. I'm sure they've been bugging Eddie Hearn about the fight. They want to make the fight happen over there at Madison Square Garden. I feel like, what better way? Going back to New York, going back to like just my BK family out there, and just pretty much just bringing all the 5 belts that we collected from that Russian, from that Ukrainian. So and just bringing it back, man, bringing back that flavor, and just and then looking for bigger and better things. My contract with top my new contract with ESPN is three fights a year. So you guys will definitely be seeing me, within at least 3 to 4 times. And that's what
I
I'm looking
hope.
forward to.
Yo, I hope so. Every time there's fighters after the fight, I want to fight 3 times a year, and then it never come through fruition. It's always like 2 fights or whatever the business getting into it.
Yeah.
But yo, how you felt? How you felt? Because regard, you were doing some great things in between. Just waiting on the date. You was going to juvenile correctional facility. How was that? How was that experience? Just giving back and giving hope to those youth.
It's a blessing. I feel like that's what this is what it's all about. It's all about giving back. I know a lot of fighters, and I know a lot of us. It could be tempting at times where we just splurge on ourselves. But it's more than that. It's we have a God-given talent. I believe I'm God gifted. But there's a lot of talented fighters out there, and talented athletes, and they just or just talented people overall. You have that. We all have it. It's just, and then I feel like, with my 100% of blessings, I give 10% to myself and 90% back to the communities and stuff. So speaking with those kids in the juvenile center, it was heartbreaking to see that. The youngest kid I saw there was 10 years old.
Damn.
You know, 10 years old, like, and I could tell, and I just look at him, and I gave him one of my belts because I brought all my belts there so that they could grab it, and I just try to tell them like they're a champion in life. You know, don't throw your life away for things that because you're trying to fit in and try to be cool. You know,
Facts.
um,
Facts.
some people think that they have no choice, but we all have a choice. You know,
Facts.
everybody always wants to use that excuse, like, nah, man, like this is the cards I was dealt with. This is the way my life is gonna be, and it's not the truth, man.
Mhm.
And look, like you could really turn nothing into something. You
No,
know?
look at the same thing that you did, going and giving these kids hope. Just let's remember when when Mike Tyson said that when he was in juvenile detention center, Muhammad
Yeah.
Ali visit the prison, and he was when he visited. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. That inspired him. So look, if it wasn't for Muhammad Ali probably going into that facility, we never would have had a Mike Tyson. So
True.
so you do
No,
have
it's
that
very true.
so you do have that impactful right now. Maybe he's 10 years old, or the kid 13 years old, but they may be the next Teofimo Lopez, or even beyond the Teofimo Lopez, or probably be the greatest fighter or the greatest person ever.
Yeah, and I honestly, I'll tell you like this though, Punch. I'll tell you like this, man. I really just wanna, like every fighter that says they wanna, if they wanna be like me, I tell them, be better than me. Because I feel like that's what's gonna matter the most. You
Yeah,
know, I don't want anybody to try to be like me because there's only one of me. However, shoot for those same goals and be better than me on it.
yeah,
Because maybe there could be somebody. My 19-year-old self would have probably told myself, "Damn, we didn't do it at 22." You know what I'm
hey,
saying? So it's that mindset, really. I got you
is
connected now. You see this? Yep.
is it as a fighter, because I'm not even gonna ask you what everybody been asking you every day, those rhetorical questions. So I just want to know from a fighter standpoint. We was talking about fighters, that fighters have to have this mindset that they could beat the world. Do you turn it off and switch it on, or do you have to, or do you have trouble turning that fight mentality off? Like, are you always lit to is it
Oh
hard or
no, no,
easy?
no. I always you gotta work with that. That's like I think that's when you gotta know when to turn it off. So it took me a while to finally learn how to do that. And as I do it now, I don't even really I'm not always in fight mode, or I'm not always a dickhead. So you know what I mean? Like I'm over here, I'm a dickhead when it comes to my sport, but overall when I'm out there doing my thing, just living my life, I'm more at peace.
Yeah,
I'm able to walk around and just really enjoy everything. So you got to know how to turn it off.
you got to
You know,
decompress from the
and I think
sport.
that's really what it comes to. Like, I'm a monster, and I'm a whole different beast when it comes to my sport. But I'm the same animal, in and outside the ring. I just carry it differently, because it's there's no point, for me as an athlete and someone that has so much to lose. It's no point for me to continue like try to brash that out. It's I rather, I always believe this. It's and there's always they have something that out right now on social media. It's pretty much a quote that says, what God gives, he can also take away. So
All the
it's
time. Yep.
like this is my time to I've made my mark. I've made my mark and earned my stripes. So now it's all about just now that I received that as a blessing, carry that with humbleness and awareness and just stay focused. Do something that the 99% fighters ain't willing to do. So I
Yeah.
could be in that 1% club.
What's I asked this to Ghost Guerrero once. I know he's a Christian. He's very spiritual, and you seem like you're getting more spiritual and more, and your personal relationship with God is getting you closer. How's that change you as a man?
No, it really spiritually and everything. I mean, yeah, I've definitely turned my mark into something different.
Yeah.
But it's something that I need. Something I needed mentally. Just to take a lot of out the take a lot off my shoulders.
Yeah.
Try to find that like that inner peace within us, because a lot of us try to go out there, man, and um honestly, like we go out there trying to look for love sometimes, or
Yeah.
it's not even that. Like we end up trying to look for people to give us that,
Yeah.
and I feel like I had to take a step back and like, I gave so much love to everybody, that I forgot to give myself some love too. So I'm
Facts.
just doing that, and that's really what it came down to. So like on that spiritual ending and all that, like it was just really just getting back to loving myself.
That's what's up.
I probably haven't loved myself since a kid.
If you
You
don't
know,
love yourself, you don't live. If you don't love yourself, you can't love everybody else.
yeah, so it takes a lot to realize that, and then you kind of realize like, damn, so I'm just getting back on that other happiness side of me, man. That kid that pretty much was, I did everything and anything and still was having fun with it, because I feel like that's the day I'm gonna quit this stuff, when I stop having fun,
Do you
you
want?
know.
Do you plan on retiring like young? Like you just want to? You have your goal set. I want to gain this. I want to accomplish this. You're not here for no 50 fights, 60 fights. You're
No,
here.
no, no.
You got
Now
other
I'm looking
plans.
forward to maybe God willing, maybe I retire healthy at 33, 34. Who knows, and kind of have so much more in my takeover promotions alongside with that, but having so many pretty much how can I say, so many towers that I built along the way in my takeover promotions and in my life, in my career, where um I could live off my endorsements and my sponsors rather than my fight, and kind of move in different ways as an investor, as a businessman, kind of have that mindset, like, because boxing's temporary, man. I don't know a lot of people, man, where they think that, I'm gonna get this check and then I'm gonna splurge it because I'm good. I'm gonna get my other fight. I'm gonna spend it on that. Like, nah, man. Like, I'll tell you, you got to go in between those checks, man. You got to go through training camp, and training camp is always freaking vicious. And then on top of that, like, you gotta like drop a lot of weight. You don't know if you get hurt while doing that. That's why I've been in the gym. I stay in the gym.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We see you in the gym. You looking beast mode out there, son.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it, but it's that mentality. I gotta treat myself still like I'm the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta keep that mindset, like, cause kind of people made it seem that I ain't do nothing. You know, people
What do you
kind of
feel?
made it seem like people
Yeah.
kind of made it seem like what I did wasn't that big. So I carry it like that now. I'm like, okay, I guess it wasn't that big.
Yeah, you know what it is, and also see this boxing community has got. I think boxing has one of the most toxic fans of all of sports, and one of the most delusional fans of all of sports. That's just me. Um, I think people forget that this is a world sport. So when they say 135, you got all the belts. You're competing against the world. Nah, not just in America. You hold the undisputed crown in 135 in the world. You're the only guy in the world. I think people don't even be like, yo, that's how many people could say that? Only you. Only you.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be pretenders out there. We know that, but there could be
No, but
pretenders.
yeah, I mean, that's it's a big accomplishment, man. It really is, but there shouldn't be no but in that. It's a big accomplishment. I gotta
Yeah.
hold that a little bit more up there, in that mindset, like what I did, I guess, because I'm looking forward to bigger and better things. And I'm not saying that wasn't a big and better thing for me. What I'm saying is, like, I'm just looking forward. Like, what else can I do? I think I'm like that. Like, I've always had that mentality where, like, the only time I enjoy my fights, like, I really enjoy that celebration. I won't go to sleep for like 2, 3 days after my fights.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
So
I
you
don't go
you
to sleep
act.
for like 2, 3 days just because I want to enjoy that victory. Because I know the moment I go to sleep,
Yeah.
it's a new start for me.
I heard a
So
lot of
it's
fighters.
like
I heard a lot of fighters
everything,
can't.
like, it's onto a new chapter.
I heard a lot of fighters can't go to sleep before the fight. That night before the fight. Are you the
Wait, come
same way?
again?
Or I heard fighters be saying that they can't fall asleep before the fight, like that night before the fight, or you rest good like it's nothing, second nature.
Oh, no, 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 I could definitely fall asleep, man. Definitely fall asleep. But no, yeah. After my fight, man, I stay up. I stay up for sure.
You
I get to
party,
enjoy that. I get to
you
really
you
enjoy
party, you
that.
party like
And
you
then I
party
think
like
that's
Tyson Fury.
that's my celebration.
You party like Tyson Fury did, like that. Yo, what
Yeah,
you feel
man.
about that fight?
It's
You was there.
Yeah, yeah. That fight was very good, man. Very good. It's exactly how I expected the fight to go. I predicted it being fifth round knockout by Fury, so I was definitely off. But I knew who was gonna win that fight. Um, At least I had that right. But
Yeah.
overall, it was a great fight, man. It's definitely what I expected. I knew that with a trilogy like that, these both guys have tasted the canvas. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like they know what it takes. You know, they
Hmm.
know how to drop each other down, and they did that. You know,
Yeah.
and everybody was just, it was nice to see it, man. I was sitting down the whole time, and I saw really what I saw was just everybody going up and down, up and down,
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
down. You know,
Yeah.
people standing up, sitting down. I had the White Howard behind me, which was pretty dope, and
Okay.
it was cool, man. A couple, Damian Lillard was out there, so it was cool, man. You could see like a lot of the stars were out that night, you know, and it was very fun.
That's what's up. That's what would you say like for a fight to a fighter to Wilder how to pick himself up from this loss or words of encouragement. What would you tell Deontay Wilder?
To Wilder, man, you know, you went out there and you did what you had to do, you know, and you did your best, you know. It's very hard when you have almost like a 400-pound guy leaning over you the whole time, you know. So I can only imagine, you know, and giving you that tough fight, man. You know, I wish him very well. You know, it's been a, maybe we could see him and AJ fight. You
Oh
know, that was
yeah,
a fight that many of us talked about years ago before Tyson Fury came in the picture. So, you know, I feel like maybe we could throw that in there and let that happen, you know. So, and you know, they both just coming off a defeat. So I think that, you know, for them that'll be like kind of like the last, like the icing on the cake, like whose career is pretty much on the shelf.
yeah,
I really believe that, you know, like that's the end of it.
yeah.
You
So
know,
you got the takeover promotion. So are you gonna now approach it like a promoter? Are you gonna go to these fighters and be like, "Hey, yo, we got this. Are you ready to fight?" Or because Mayweather Promotions already said that to Gervonta Tan Davis, they're not fighting outside of their promotional company. So they're gonna fight
yeah,
Rody, of course. They're not looking to
no, my
fight
thing,
you.
Takeover Promotion is gonna have every outlet. You know, God willing, everything works that way where
Yeah.
we're able to have because I never burn my bridges with any of them. So I feel like I don't see why not, you know. Now I
Hmm.
understand people have their way of doing things and stuff like that, but this is my own empire. I feel like if me and my father came with, you know, against all odds on this, I feel like anything's possible. So, you know, we're pretty much like they have access to, and I could move them to different, you know, different promoters, but not
Yeah.
really. I'm a promoter, so different networks. Correction, you know,
That's what's
different
up.
networks. You know, some will be in the zone, some will be ESPN, you know, things like that, and I could work with those guys. Now I could be reaching and stuff or not know, but
Hmm.
it's my thing is like that, man. I try to do the things that people feel like are not possible.
Yeah.
You
I think
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
that
So
I think with you
it's
is
like I feel like it's gonna be like a university for fucking for fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
that's
because
what's
at the
up.
same time, takeover promotions is gonna be pretty much like I want to give them some guidelines on how to be their own boss and be their own fighter and how to move the way they need to become that next level fighter that boxing needs.
You
You know,
you
so like giving them like takeover one-on-one classes. You know.
that's what's up. Hey, that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta teach. You gotta teach. What you feel about what Cambosa recently said because of your statement saying that that you was going through it this year and you wasn't mentally there a couple times and he's saying that he'll beat you because he feel like you weak. What do you feel about his statements?
They're just a reflection of him. You know, that's all it is. It's a reflection of himself. You know, and yeah, man. Tell show with explosive fighters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want that smoke with your champ. Thank you, Hector.
Good looking
Yeah,
out, Hector. Good
absolutely. I'm
looking out,
definitely looking
Hector.
forward to fighting the likes of Josh Taylor as well. Well, going back to Cambosis, I just feel like all that he's saying right now is just I don't even know at this point. You know, just to say what he wants to say, I guess. Um, but I just feel like that's all a reflection of himself. You know, it's insecurities. You know, he's a man that's very insecure. You can see it. You know,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like that. You know, I feel like you got to really embrace that. Um, you know, a lot of these guys, man, when they go in there and they fighting me, man, they feel the difference. You
Hmm.
know, Lomachenko has fought, you know, hundreds and hundreds of fighters, you know, different styles all across the board, you
Yeah.
know, and he's fought, what else I could say? He's a two-time Olympic gold medalist, so he's definitely fought the top calibrated fighters. So
Yeah.
it's like what was the difference for me, right? What's the difference maker? Because only a real fighter knows a real fighter.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people try to downplay it, but you can't downplay what I did. You can't. The ring
Yeah, they
IQ is
shot you.
just it's higher than the Matrix.
I
You
said
know what I'm saying?
they thought I was
It's higher than the
crazy.
high tech.
They thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy when I said you was gonna outbox them. They thought I was crazy. They like the
I
only
think they're the
reason.
ones that are crazy, man.
I know, I know. Yeah, I think you know
You
what it
know,
is.
but
The people gotta,
um,
people gotta check the what you did in the amateur circuit as well. That you was a boxer. You was in the knockout artist like that. You was a boxer, so it was easy to be like, oh, he's gonna outbox him. So
no, yeah, it's true, man. But you know, it's just going out there. You know, I feel like sometimes he even plays a role of favoritism, right?
yeah,
You know, so with Vasily Lomachenko, there was probably a lot of favoritism back in the amateurs, you know, for him. You know, a lot of those things could play those roles, man. I know a lot of the coaches or dads that probably have their fighters or their sons or daughters fighting right now in the amateurs are probably like, yep, I know what he's talking about. You
uh,
know, it's that favoritism, man. It shouldn't be played like that, and especially in the sport. However, you know, they have their ways sometimes. So,
yo,
um,
you think they treated you like that because you fucked up the money?
say
You fuck.
again.
They treated you like that because you fucked up the money, the golden goose money.
Yeah,
Loma-
I'm sure.
That's what it is.
Hey, but look, that's the thing, man. When you bet against Teofimo, man, you're gonna lose. You know, you don't
Mhm.
bet against us, man. This is the takeover. Just because of my age doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing in my sport. You know,
Yeah,
you can't underestimate nobody. You can't underestimate guys like me. You know, never. You can't underestimate guys like me because we just come around and we bite you.
that's
Yeah,
what's up.
we put you on the plate and we got you right behind your neck. You don't even know we're eating you.
After Cambosa is Josh Taylor. That's public enemy number one.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to get that fight with me and Josh Taylor. You know, because I don't see any of these guys at 135 wanting to fight with me. It's like they're waiting for me to drop my belts so that way they could go and like talk big game. You know, and it's like I see the way everything
Savage.
plays out. You know, so I'm just trying to stay focused. And nobody is calling out Josh Taylor. I feel like he's staying mad quiet with his belts now and just trying to, you know, get this one fight in with Adam
Yeah.
Catterall and then move up to 147 to face the winner of Porter and Crawford, probably.
And I know they took your words out of context when you was talking about. I know they took your words out of context when you was talking about the catch weight. So he could have an opportunity to be, if he beats you, he could have the opportunity to become a two-time undisputed. People
Yeah.
ain't people just wanted to twist your words and stuff like that. That
No,
was
it's
common
cool though.
sense.
Hey, if they want to call me whatever they want to call me, it's fine. I looked at it like this: like if there's so much going on with our sport right now, and you know this, and I feel like
Yeah.
everyone that's back at home seeing this and hearing this, like you guys should know this by now. Like if we have YouTubers and we have all these other people out here and con artists fighting and all this stuff, then why the heck we can't do something that's actually legit in the rules of regulate, like the legit way of doing something like this, and especially with two legit fighters, you
Yeah.
know, that are undisputed, and you can have them fight maybe across the pond if you want, meaning like the UK or something, or it could
Yeah.
be in New York, you know, like and just have all that where it's like winner takes double, you know, like
The thing, you know what they forget? They forget. Look, the Javante
you
Tank
can put
Davis.
like from Rocky, double or nothing, you know.
Look, the Javante Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. They was fighting for a belt, and it wasn't even.
Yes,
And what about Manny Pacquiao when he fought Margarito in a catch
it's just
weight?
that it's because it's
It's
Teofimo
you. It's
Lopez.
because of you, my brother. What's going? Why they ganging
Now,
up
if
on
this
you
was
like that?
anybody, I'm not gonna say like I don't know what it is that we did, but if it was anyone else, they would allow it. You know, they just don't want us to do a repeat, a back to back, and it'd be 135, 140. It's still gonna happen regardless, but I felt like double or nothing. That's how it could be named. And me and him looking at each other, like I could,
Oh, right.
like for real, like you see this, like the things that come in my mind, like
They
that would
not
be the
respecting the
name of the whole
promoter.
late. Like you know how they have different ones. I don't, you know, so it's like that, double or nothing, and it could be like it could be flags in the back, and like me and him just staring at each other, and it'd be like
Yo,
all 8 belts, like
10, because y'all both got
plus the
lineal.
2 ring magazines, like
That's 10
you know what I'm
belts
saying?
on the
That's
line.
10. I need 10 rings over here, man. I need 10 rings.
Yo, that's 10 sanctioning fees though, my brother.
That is
yo, that's like 3% each.
I know. I was telling him though. I told Bob, I was like, man, that's cool though, because as a world champion, like those are the things that come with it. We make so much at that point where it's like, what is that really gonna like for me to hold these belts? It's fine. It's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. I feel like because at the end of the day, you gotta pay what you earn. I guess it's so weird.
Hey,
Everybody
I know.
gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I guess everybody gotta eat.
And then you gotta pay the belt fee too, the sanctioning fee
I
and the
know
belt fee.
how the f I gotta pay for being champion. Being a
It's
world champion.
crazy. That's crazy because it's on the line. It's crazy.
You gotta try. I should charge them for having me be a world champion.
Hey, everybody getting money on. Everybody gonna get money off of the fighters. Everybody want
Hey,
their
I
hands
know,
in the
but
cookie jar.
that's how they're able to stay as long as they've been in the game. So
Yeah,
that
man.
everybody gotta make their money somehow. So if they gotta charge us fighters for those world titles, hey, so be it. We getting paid an exponential amount of money. So it's like, as long as you know what you're doing with that money,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Jim
Everybody
Ross.
already plans. Like, if you get somebody $1 million, I already know. Like, they probably already have a plan on how they're gonna spend that $1 million.
Facts.
Get a fucking $300,000 car, then you're left with like 700K. So you're gonna get a house that's probably like 600K.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you left with like what? That's 9. Then you left with 100K.
Now you got a beautiful son that's on its way. Would you ever put your son to fight?
I'm gonna teach my son how to defend himself. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, if he wants to do boxing and follow the footsteps, then that'll be on his decision, his choice. But I am gonna teach him how to defend himself in case any kid wants to mess with my son. And probably say like, try to be that tough kid, that wants to prove a point because of their father. Like, no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I want to teach him how to defend himself though, so that if anybody wants to try, he knows what to say before he makes his first move. You
Mhm.
know, so like he could definitely that way it kind of he knows how to move. He knows how to move away from situations like that.
That's
He could defend himself, and then but for boxing, yeah, I want to take him in all different sports first and foremost,
mhm.
and then whichever one fits him the best, that's the one I'm gonna. He'll look at me, he'll tell me like, Dad, this is it, and I'll be like, okay, this is it,
Yo, you
and just focus on him on that. I'm gonna have my father really build him strong and build him real muscled up and tight like he did with me. My
that's
dad
what's up.
pretty much had me doing push-ups at the age of like 2, like
Damn.
2, 3. Like starting me real young.
Damn, senior. Chill, relax. Yo, what you was working out with Jorge Masvidal. Would you ever go to the UFC or MMA? Would that be an interest anytime?
I don't know. It depends, man. Maybe, who knows, really? I mean, who really knows? Only time will tell. If that ever comes and becomes like a thing for me where I could do it, then, if it makes money, it makes sense, I suppose. But I feel
No,
like, I
no,
feel
because you
like,
was in the
look, you got
UFC.
Clarissa
Everybody was
Shields
loving
doing
you
it.
when you was over there. You was in the
Huh?
UFC. When you was in the UFC the other day, everybody was loving you out there.
Nah,
Want to
yeah,
see?
man, they're very supportive, man. It's very the atmosphere I would say is so different, but it's like you can feel the love. You know what I mean? Like in boxing, you feel the noise, you feel that energy, and everybody's getting like pumped. But then over there in the UFC, I guess like you feel a lot of the love, the oohs and the ahs, but then you feel like a lot of love in it.
Yeah.
So it's great to see around those fighters like Jorge Masvidal. Definitely a humble guy, man. He's like, hey, whatever you need, my brother, let me know. And it's got to that point, man. So yeah, man, he could definitely teach me a few things, and I'm sure that me being me, I would love to learn it.
Hey, yo, you got the athleticism. I think you could do some damage in the MMA. I think
Yeah,
so.
I just gotta be careful with them kicks, and then go for the punches right away.
I think the boxers always gets the best out of the MMA fighters. I'm just
But you
saying.
could tell, like, you could tell Punch, like a lot of them want to learn how to do stand up as well. So, you could see like when I was my dad was coaching Masvidal, hitting doing the mitts with him. I was in there as well, and he just really wanted to learn. Like he really wanted to learn how to do certain things, and you could tell he was practicing the whole time in the bag. And I was telling him certain things when you hit the bag, like what to do, how to hit it in certain ways, and like focus on that target from time to time, so that way you can perfect your accuracy. There's a
That's
lot of things that I do that it's not just hitting a punching bag for me. It's
yeah.
more like working on the tools that I'm trying to work on to better my craft.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because there's a lot of professionals that they stay with their amateur skill set. They never get better. There's only a
Yeah.
few fighters that usually get better. Canelo Alvarez. I seen Jamel Charlo get better. There's only few fighters that get better after just learning on the job. Do you love learning more?
The
What?
thing is like the thing is like we never graduate, you know. There's no diploma from boxing. Like no, like you're always gonna evolve. That's up to you though. That's if you want to. You're always gonna evolve. You're always gonna grow. And I feel like we never graduate on that. So if you're willing to like fail and fail and fail over and over again just to perfect it and just to learn more and know more, I fail every day. I fail every day. I get humbled every day, and that's just because I'm trying to grow so much and trying to learn more and more things from, like, I'm starting to do Tai Chi now. Tai Chi is
Oh,
a martial, it's pretty much like a martial arts movement. Like I'm
okay.
learning how to become, like, I'm learning the little tactics that Bruce Lee did, because I really want to flow. I really want to be like water. So when I'm in there and a guy's throwing the right hand, I'm flowing with that punch, and it's not even like a shoulder roll. It's on some other next level stuff. I really want to show people that you could really put martial arts into the sport of boxing and like really make it a beautiful dance like that. Like
It's a
boxing's a dance, man. I just really want to put each arsenal from each arsenal that every athlete and every great had, and
yeah.
implement that in the takeover.
Winning with fashion is a priority. Being entertaining is a priority. You just don't want to win. You want to win in a spectacular fashion.
Yes, you gotta entertain. You have to. This is the entertainment. This is the sports of entertainment. Every sport that's around this globe is entertaining. You know, um, to that person, because I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
think of tennis and certain things. I may not think that it's that entertaining, but it's entertaining for others. So, things like that. I really, you have to. My dad taught me that at a very young age. He said, "You
yeah.
gotta entertain."
That's facts.
So I've been doing this at a young age, so it comes natural to us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yo, tell the world when they listen. What's one question or few questions you'd be like, yo, my man, don't ask me that question no more. To all the reporters out there, all the media, that you be like, diablo, este tigre con este question. What's these questions that you don't want to answer no more? Like, my man, don't ask me this shit no more. Tell the people
Um,
that you tired of. Like, yo,
The one I'm tired of is where they ask me like, who do I want to fight from Devin and Garcia and Tank, when they know the answers. Those guys don't want to fight me. I'm willing to fight each and every one. So I get tired with that same question. It's like, come on, y'all. Like those guys had the opportunities. Like they've had it. It's been knocking on their door. No, we're still gonna fight him. But I'm saying, like, he asks me the question of it. Like that's my response to that. It's like over and over again. It's the same thing. So I come to and I look at them like, come on, Punch, you know it. Like the media of boxing, they all know. So it's like, don't play me for being stupid. Like I'm not stupid. Like you guys know just as much as I know that even Bob Arum just announced it at the same, that the Haney's didn't even show up to make the fight happen. You know? So
fact.
it's like Bob Arum himself said it, because that's where we were going to fight. We were going to fight where they were negotiating with ESPN so that we can make the fight happen there.
Yeah,
So it was like, and if Bob Arum is telling you, it's because it happened, guys. Like, and
yeah.
I'm
He
not
said,
lying because I know.
yeah. He said that they didn't show up, and I knew they were supposed to have a meeting in the summer, and I heard they didn't show up, or they tried to say that they lowballed the offer.
Bullshit. Nobody even. That's where they were gonna. That was gonna be the place where they negotiate what they're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you think Bob is gonna call him and be like, "Hey, we'll give you X amount of dollars"? No, they wanted to show them. They were gonna have a sheet, a contract, or whatever, and show them what they're gonna what they're planning to pay them from their budget that they got from their network. You
So
know,
they,
from ESPN.
so ladies and gentlemen, they ducked the negotiations. They didn't want to. They didn't want to
No, but it's
negotiate.
yeah, it's that.
Hey,
You
they ain't
know,
show up.
but that's exactly so. It's like, come on now. You know, it's crazy. Like this kid walks around with that WBC belt everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, because that's the only thing that they believe that is keeping them like. That's the only thing that's keeping them relevant. But it's not even a real belt. It's not
Mm,
even a real. It's not the real WBC. Like I'm not gonna lie. Me and Devin are getting. We're getting played from the WBC in some way, and not in any disrespect or discard. I know he said I'm the man, but still, it's like I just when you the man, you know you're the man, right?
yeah, yeah. But see,
You know what I'm saying?
at
Like,
least you real to say that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to say it. You at least you real to say. In some ways we both getting played. But at least you
yeah, in
real
some
enough
way
to
we
say
both
that.
getting played. However, at least I'm not getting played to that extent like he is.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I beat the man that had the WBC belt. I beat that man that beat the man to get that belt. So it's like I'm not really. Yeah, we both getting played to some degree.
yeah.
True, but it's not as bad on my end as it is on his. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
Facts. And like you said in one of the interviews, you don't need to carry a whole bunch of belts so everybody knows in the room that you're a champion. When you got legends, I said this. Look, you got legends like Julio Cesar Chavez. When they see you, they be like, "Yo, undisputed." Tito Trinidad, undisputed. You saw Antonio Tarver, the undisputed. Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao. Like, forget about the YouTubers. Forget about these independent media. Forget about these haters. Where your contemporaries, I ain't talking about just contemporary. When the legends look at you and they be like, yo, undisputed champ, fuck everybody else, T.O. Fuck everybody else.
Ah,
Simple.
yeah, absolutely. Like it's I get so much respect from those guys that I looked up to since a little kid, man. It's sometimes so surreal,
Yeah.
when I talk to them and they're like, "Yo, champ," and I'm like, "Oh shit, you calling me
Mm-hmm.
champ?" Like, "Oh, yo," and like the guys like Duran,
Duran, yeah,
Chavez,
Roberto Duran too. Yeah.
excuse me, but yeah, so many of those greats, even Tyson, I gave Tyson, I let him autograph one of my belts, and what he put in there was awesome. It was the WBC belt. He says, "To the best fighter in the world," and he signs Mike Tyson. I said, "Yo, that's my belt." Like, yo, Oscar De La Hoya, I had him sign my Ring Magazine belt because he's the owner of Ring Magazine,
Yeah.
and he says, "Stay you," and he's telling me like, just be who you are because that's what we see the most in you.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
you have what we all had back then, and you're just bringing it back here now, and we miss that. So I'm like, man, like that's love. That's a lot of love, man. That's a lot of support across the board.
That's what it is. That's facts. I mean, if I was in your position, man, and I got these legends that everybody looked up to, and they look at me like that, man, and some YouTubers saying some other shit, nah, man. Hey, yo, call Mike Tyson. He'll tell you who I am. Go ahead. You know?
Nah, yeah, it's just it's everybody got their thing, right? So I look at it like I'm just trying to and it'll be great, just to have them man, if I could, I'll have those legends come and see me train so like they could drop some knowledge in me, tell me like this is how I used to do this, so try to do this, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. I got you."
Yeah.
Like and try to take that from each one of them and put that into my arsenal. Like that's what it's about, I learned that. I
Yeah.
learned at a young age. I grabbed little bits of stuff like from Roy Jones Jr. to Pernell Whitaker to Tyson, the way his demeanor was every time he walked in the room, like that. Muhammad Ali, his charisma, how
Yeah.
he was. I'm kind of like letting people know like these were the things I studied. you know, and
Yeah.
I will go back in the, I will even talk to myself in the mirror and like, cause it's always the same questions, right, Punch?
Hmm.
Like when you ask a fighter certain things, the first thing is like, hey, how was training camp? Like, how was camp?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, how, all right, cool. Like, I know what you're gonna say, and I'm ready for those questions. You know, you
Yeah.
prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, it's just a rhetorical question. Like, you know, I'm what I'm doing here. You don't see the damn body, or you think I got this from eating pies or something like that? You know, I'm working hard.
Now, yeah,
But
you know, you gotta stay focused. You always gotta stay motivated, and you gotta stay grounded. You know, I think that's the main thing. Like, I get humbled, man, and I take that with so much. How can I say? So much patience and peace with it. You know,
yeah,
I'm actually always looking forward to in a new day. Like, am I gonna get humbled? I'm looking forward to it because it's like, and now I don't mean it in like in the fighting. Like, I ain't
yeah,
gonna get humbled there.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just saying like in just in life, you know,
yeah.
in
Well,
life and things and like there's gonna be people that want to test me and I just say I got so much like I got my son on the way. I can't lose that. You know,
true,
just you
true.
know, I can't throw my life away just for you know, just because I got somebody that you know feels some type of way with us. I
Nah,
just try to take everything, stay positive.
nah, man. It's a hard sport. Before you got on, I was talking about that. 90%, even the legends that we love, they all had depression while they was fighting or after they fighting. You know, Ricky and Oscar De La Hoya, Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson. And I just wanted to ask you, as a fighter, like, so people could understand that the sacrifice, because y'all say sacrifice, but I don't think people really understand what what's the pressure like. What is the sacrifice like? Can you like elaborate just a little bit so people can understand as a fighter?
Sacrifices you putting you're putting anywhere from 18 to 20 hours into the stuff that you're into, like your craft. You know, you're only taking away 4 hours maybe. Like I barely sleep. Like that's sacrifices though. Like I'm sleeping, but then I'm working and just pretty much like how everybody has like a 9 to 5, right? If we all have like a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever you want to call it, like you gotta sacrifice certain things, like going to the club, going out there to party. You gotta like, all right, you just got out of work, now go back to your other work that you're looking forward to. Like those are the sacrifices. You know, when you got a whole bunch of friends coming over and they want to hang out with you, you gotta tell them like, nah, man, I really need to get on this and stay focused on this. You know,
Yeah,
the sacrifices are just um putting your phone down, you know, pretty much not really interacting with your friends as much because they know that you just trying to stay focused. If they support you on that, then they support you.
yeah,
Um, you know, friends, family. You know, a lot of sacrifice in those areas, man, where you can't really be around them because of this and that. You know, and really, really the food. You know, the what you eat, what you're doing. You know, the amount of stuff that you're trying to do and how long it takes.
yeah,
Because man, I'll be honest, like I'm tired. You know, I'm tired. I'm tired, but it's like I gotta keep going. I gotta keep working. I gotta
yeah,
keep focusing on how do I become from a legend or from a great? Because I don't think of myself as a legend yet, but how do I turn myself from being a great fighter to a goat? You know, like,
that's
and
what's
those are
up.
the things. Like I gotta okay, if I gotta minimize this more for that, I'm gonna do it. You know,
Yeah,
if I got to if I gotta take away myself from being around certain things at the moment in the public's eye, I'm doing that because I'm in that box and I'm in that box focusing on building something real big. So when
yeah,
I come back out there, you know, people are gonna be like, "Whoa! Like, did you just see that?" Like, I'm looking forward to fighting against Cambosos, and I see myself first round knocking them out. You know, but I
for
just want
sure.
everybody to see like that's my mentality. Like, and I'm saying it. I'm gonna make sure I do it. You know, so it's like just really holding
That's
that
what's up.
vision. So sacrifices, man. It's just um, fuck what people say.
Huh.
Fuck it, fuck it. Like you really
Yeah,
have to IDGAF, like I don't give a fuck, you know, like excuse my language, but that's really how you have to treat it. Like I don't care what you're saying, I don't care what you're talking about. You're not where I'm here, like I'm here and you're not for a reason. So let me keep doing my thing. You know,
when it
like, you know.
when it's
You're
also
just watching from the bleachers, and I'm over here really making this work. So it's like until then, like that's the mentality, and I stay like it may sound like a dick move, it may sound like an asshole, but it's like even Jordan understood it. He will scream at his teammates. You know, Kobe understood it. He will go into listen to Michael Myers, and before he entered the game, like you gotta really
zone
keep
in,
that.
zone
You
in.
really gotta be on that mindset.
Yeah, the Mamba mindset.
Yeah, Mamba
Killer.
mentality. You know,
Yep.
I'm 24, so I've been very big on listening to Kobe. You know, when I was fighting Lomachenko, they had the on Netflix series the Last Dance.
Oh
You know, and I
yeah.
was just drinking
Yeah.
wine, and I was 23. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So it's like I really am putting that in. You know, and then I'm gonna watch Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
hey,
all that.
that's the man. What you want people to say about you when it's all said and done?
That Teofimo was a good man. You know, like a great man. Like he was a great person, great human being. Like that's
That's
what I
what's
really want. Where everybody's like, he really wanted to help the whole community. Like he
that's
really
what's
wanted to help everybody across the board. Didn't care uh who they were with or anything like that. Like he really just wants to help. Like he wanted to be neutral with everything
yeah,
and just help everybody along the way. Cause I know everybody got to eat, you
yeah,
know, but
man.
it's all about doing it in the right ways, you know, and like you know, trying to give them a good example. So be like, you know, Teofimo was like a great role model
That's what's up.
to everyone out there. He inspired me, you know, because I get a lot of inspiration from those greats, and even the ones that passed away
Yeah.
along the way, you know, along the journey. So it's like I want to be that fighter. I want to be that person. Not even a fighter. I really want to be that person,
Hmm.
that human being that everybody says that's a great man right there.
Yeah, and for last question, because you good busy dude, still training, trying to get this Cambosa fight. What would you tell a person that's looking on that they down and out? They have no hope. They have no hope. What would you tell them right now if they looking on?
I would tell them pray. You know, get on your knees. When life gets too hard to stand, kneel. You know, pray. I had to do that. You know, I'm not saying that I don't do it at all. I do it always, but you know, throughout this whole time, I've been doing the most of it. Is that you know,
That's dope.
praying. You know, pray when I wake up, pray when I go to bed. You know, because tomorrow's never promised. So anybody that's going through certain things right now in life, pray. You know, prayers are always heard, and prayers is the most powerful thing that you could really do. I know it may sound cliche and stuff like that, but it's a true thing. You know, it's not something that people just throw out there just for advertisement. It's a
Yeah,
real thing. You
yeah,
know, Jesus walks with us everywhere that we go. So I feel like we just got to be the ones to sit down and kind of be humble about it and listen, you know,
yeah,
and then watch everything unfold to you, you know, because a lot of people love, right? Love is the closest thing. They say love is the closest thing to magic, but it's not true. Love is magic, you know, and the person that is love is God, you know, and the only way we get to God is through Jesus, you know, and I mean that on. I know it sounds preaching, you know, but
Hey, preach, my brother, preach.
it's really you got to take care of your body, man. Take care of your mental. We all are beautiful in God's eyes, right? He made us. He made us in the shape and form that we are. Now the shape is up to us if we want to stay that way. But he made us in these forms, you know, these physical forms. So it's all about just embracing that and loving yourself, you know. Stop trying to look for acceptance of somebody else because they may not even love themselves, you know. So for everyone that's going through hard times, really just take that, endure your pain. Try not to I know a lot of people tend to try to smoke their pain away or do whatever type of thing to ignore that pain, but that pain is always going to be there. So if anything, it's better to face those pains and endure them, and if Jesus died for us for those with those many slashes and cuts and everything among him, like why can't we face the pains that we're going through? You know, so for everybody, like endure that, face those pains, face those and cry. Who cares? You know, I cry. You know what I'm saying? Like I cry when I need to, and the man I'm crying to is the man above. So it's like I don't, I don't see myself less. You know, so nobody's less in this world. You know, when people ask me like, man, I thought you would be some type of way, I'm like, no, like we all bleed the same. I'm not different than anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like I carry that. I'm not different than anybody else, you know, and I may be different when I'm out there in my sport, but you know, that's just in my sport. You know, so it's you know, just everybody, man, just start with you, pray, you know, get on your knees, man, and ask for forgiveness for any of the things that you don't know.
It's Rolly's birthday, bro. We gotta go. We gotta go. The show's over.
Hey, yo, amen, brother.
Team
Amen.
Lopez.
Amen,
Yes, sir.
man.
Peace out.
Take care, champ. Undisputed. You know, take care. Do what you gotta do, man. Stay up, stay healthy, and God bless you and the family.
Thank you guys for having me. Always, man. You already know, Punch. And to everybody, man, the takeover coming real back. We coming back soon, and we coming back in November on everything that I love.
That's
Let's
what I'm
get it.
talking about. All right,
Take
brother.
care.
The undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez. Good looking out, man. Showing love, man, and giving a lot of inspiration, words of wisdom. Hey, that's good from the champ. That's good from the champ, man. Hey, yo, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, you going live? Are you going live? You going live? Thank you, Bliss. Thank you, Andy. Dong, what's good? Blitz, what's good? Yo, Rap Star, you going live? Tell the people you going live, yes or no? Teofimo is growing into his own as a man. Yep. We need that, man. We need that humbleness, that humbleness but confidence. At the end of the day, we nothing without God. God is beautiful. God is the it factor. God is wonderful. God is our best friend. God is our father. God is everything. Without God, we're nothing. God first, everything second. God first, everything second. Yeah, including your wife, your kids, your friends. God first, everything second. You put God first, and then everything will be great. Everything will be great. Your relationship, your marriage, your chemistry, your love with your kids, you know, with people around you. You know what I'm saying? The energy is always gonna be great. No, sir, we can't cook here for a minute. Nah, man, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day with Punch Drunk. I'm done for the day. Again, started off with the Deontay Wilder. Hope that he could complete the post. It started out good, and I'm glad that he congratulated Tyson Fury. Whether y'all feel it's his words or not, or PR, whatever, at least it's done. And there's a lot of people that's happy about it, man. There's a lot of people that's happy about it and want to be a party pooper on that one. But I do feel that there's other people that deserve their respect, and I think the people that deserve their apology. And a lot of things was in the public forum. So I think it's only right to make amends in a public forum, you know. I think Mark Breland, Deontay Wilder, man, he taught you a lot, and I feel like I should make amends. You know, and you guys, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, you gonna be attached forever. You're gonna be attached forever. Just like when we talk about Muhammad Ali, people gonna be like, yo, Joe Frazier. When people talk about Manny Pacquiao, people bring Floyd Mayweather. It is what it is. You're gonna be attached forever. It is what it is. You're going to be attached forever, man. It'd be like Holyfield, Riddick Bowe. You're going to be attached forever. You know? Canelo Alvarez sometimes can't run away from that Triple G question. You know? Triple G can't run away from the Canelo question. It's going to be, y'all going to be, you know, attached forever. You know? So might as well just, you know, be bygones, respect each other, because what y'all did with the trilogy, man, and me, I wasn't even up for the trilogy like that. You know, I did one of the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, and you know what? Thank God that we saw the trilogy. Thank God that we experienced that beautiful, historic fight. These are beautiful. They was beautiful, man. Both of them was just beautiful, man. Beautiful to watch. Very, very, it gave me goosebumps, man, just to see the courage in both of these guys, how they go down, how they get right back up, because I always say that boxing translates to life itself. What we saw this past Saturday is life itself. You know, preparing yourself, being strong, going through adversity, standing up when people knock you down. You get right back up. You go out there, you give it all. We saw Deontay Wilder give his all. We saw Tyson Fury give his all. Give his all. And this is why we love that fight, because we know the man gave us his all. Deontay Wilder gave it all. When the man said, man, I want to go out my shield, he was not lying one bit. Regardless of, many people felt, yes, the towel should have been thrown the second fight, but the man wanted to go out in his shield, and he did. And he did. And I always said, bro, and this is why I always been saying, it's not every time if you win and lose, but it's how you win and how you lose. And the way that Deontay Wilder lost has given him more credit than any other fight that he has won. The way that Deontay Wilder lost has given him the most credit than any other wins of his career. That's some crazy shit. The same way when Sean Porter lost to Earl Spence and Thurman and Kell Brook, what they call Sean Porter, right? Those fights, he gets the most praise. You know what I'm saying? They standing ovation for Sean Porter even when he lost, because you cannot neglect the effort. You cannot neglect the statistical fortitude and the mental fortitude that you just keep on going and going and going. Don't matter if you don't get the W. You ain't getting the L though. It's hard to get great heavyweight fights, and we had 2 in a row. Yo, it was a great, and even the legends of the games loved it. Even George Foreman said, man, forget about us. It's about them. He said, forget about what was I gotta say what George Foreman said. Let me see what he said. I gotta say his words. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta say his words. There you go. Let me say his words. Liston was too short, man. Written on the gray. Let me see. Foreman, he says, Foreman, Frazier, even Mike Tyson. Forget about us all. It's a new day, and it's all about Tyson Fury and Wilder. They put on the best title fight ever. That's what George Foreman said. Foreman, Frazier, and even Mike Tyson, forget about us all. It's a new day, and it's all about Tyson Fury and Wilder. They put on the best heavyweight title fight ever. That's what you leave ego out the door. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need, man. Everybody, man, in the chat, God bless y'all all, man. I love y'all. God bless. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.